Extreme fishing!
Right, hello folks, this is where it starts. Bernard's with me today, Oliver. I don't know if you can see in the distance, over there.
I'm moving away.
I can't even point with this thing because I'm back to front. We're back at Worm's Head, and we've decided, we've got all our kit in the van. It's almost at low tide, so what we're going to do now is head over to the Worm, cross the causeway, and we're going to bivvy the night and fish and hopefully catch our supper. You can see the worm in the distance. There's a big worm behind me, and there's a little worm over there. Anyway, stay tuned. Here we are, Worm's Head. Loaded up, causeway's open. We're going to head over for tonight's overnight and 24 hours on the Worm. Okay, we're on selfie cam. If you look behind me now, we've just come from that ridge up the top, and we're now heading across the causeway over to the Worm. I'll take you a shot around. This will all be completely submerged in about 2.5 hours. So we're going to be up on the grass bank up the top there. You can just see in the shot if you've got a big TV. We're going to be up there. We're going to set up camp and then fish all, well, obviously not out here, but fish all the rocks and the structure off the side of the Worm. Hopefully all is going for bass. I'm not fussed with bass. I want mackerel and I want to cook it up tonight. So I'm praying I get some nice mackerel for supper. Walking across millions and millions of mussels now. There's a lot of shells, but obviously a lot of them are still alive. If I fall, you'll know, because it'll be on almighty bang and the camera will go everywhere because I can't really use my poles at the moment. Lots of sea lettuce, there's remnants of kelp sitting up here washed up, because I think from memory, Oxwich Bay, when we paddled there before now, there's kelp beds and stuff over there. But look at that view. There's one boat in the bay there, and off the far end of the Worm there's at least 4 or 5 boats out there fishing, which is a good sign. But look at that. We got this, well, I'm not saying we'll have it all to ourselves. There's probably going to be people over here tonight. Not many, hopefully be able to ourselves. Right, we've made it across the causeway. We're now on the Worm. There we are. That's where we're going to be fishing across, and obviously further down. Still people out walking, but hopefully they'll be gone now when the tide starts to change. Worm's Head. If you need to read these signs in English or Welsh, pause it now. And then obviously then they leave tide times over here as well, and then a bell and a life belt for emergencies. If you are watching, we spoke to the Coast Guard before coming over and told them we were going to be over here overnight fishing, and left our details. They had to rescue 3 people yesterday, and I think he said, was it the day before, 7 people waded over chest high. That is so stupid. At the moment we got spring tides. That's ridiculous. He said how they're still alive, he doesn't know. Anyway, don't do it, folks. There's plenty of time, a couple of hours either side of low tide to get over. Right, we've made it. Dump the packs down. This potentially is the spot where we're going to bivvy up for tonight. For the view we've got, if I pan you round, sorry about the jerky camera. That now is, see the Devil's Bridge there. Obviously I was over there 2 days ago. There are some spots over there, but then we have to go through another causeway section with these heavy packs on. But we got all this shelf here. We don't know how much is going to be covered now on these spring tides. But this is going to be stunning sunrise tomorrow morning, and then we'll watch the sunset through the arch over there tonight. Cool beans. Okay, this is our spot for the night. Out here on the worm. I'll drop you down a bit. There's my shadow. Yeah, that's me, baby. Hello. Right, setting up now. I've set up my telescopic rod now with a sidewinder lure on, and I got 22 pound line on. What are you using all at the moment?
So I got...
Look at me. Right, you got a lure on the front.
Yeah, I just got a basic sidewinder for now. Telescopic 10-foot spinning rod.
Yeah.
With a Rovix reel.
Bit louder for the folks at home.
A Rovix reel, spinning reel filled with nano fill, which is a little bit like braid, but a little bit more give. So I should feel everything out there. And I'm just setting up another rod, which is going to be float fished with some squid.
Yeah.
And if we do catch some mackerel slithers, and if we can get some shellfish, maybe some of that as well in those gullies, we may have a chance then of, well, a bit of anything really. So
Right, so if I pan you around on super slow-mo, so you can get the full wrap of where we are. This is where we're going to stay tonight, this is where our bags are. Look at that view. The tide now is 4.5 hours before high tide now. This was all exposed half an hour ago. So where that chap is fishing there, we're speaking to him. He's a 70-year-old chap. He's been fishing out here since the 70s, and he was giving us some pointers. There's loads of gullies to fish, loads of structure. So it's coming in quick now. So we're just loading the rods up, and we're going to get out in this section here and hopefully get some mackerel in. I want it for my supper. But look at that view. The sun is going to set over this section tonight, so we'll get some footage of that. But look at that. Oh, yeah! Certainly beats sitting in the house watching telly. What an evening. It's now 10 to 5 in the afternoon. We've probably got another 2.5 to 3 hours left of daylight. Okay, we've come from over where we camped over that side. A couple of boys there fishing that incoming tide. We've just looked over the shelf now, which we can get down to. All's making his way down in the section now. There's a shoal of tidy sized bass going around the lighter areas there. We're going to try that. It's going to be a hell of a shot of me casting and falling into the sea of these here rocks.
be careful where you are there.
All spider crab
Shells.
carcasses and shells and stuff, yeah. Oh my god.
Do you see them all?
Yes. They're swimming above the light sand.
Oh, there he is, Scott. Big boy.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're all following it all. They're not going for it.
I'll put the bait on now.
Well, I'm drawing a blank on this section now. Time to pack up and go back over to the side where we're camping and fish that bay section there. Look at the view. Beautiful evening. Pan you around slowly. Problem we got as well is there are some grey seals around, so that's scaring our fish away. Let's go over there. Right, I just come up now, looked over the brow. Look at that for a view. Damn, that tide came in quick. We better check our kit isn't underwater, yeah. Wow. Look at that. There's the end of the worm. There's the head. Stunning. Where's my bloody supper? There's all taking a video of a guy on a stand-up paddleboard. Wow, look at that. That's damned impressive. Right, drawing a blank on this side. So we're going to head over. I don't know if you can see the top of Ol's tent up there. So we're going to head over into this bay, which I showed you, saw the rock structure earlier in the video. It's all completely underwater now, so I'm hoping our kit is still there and it hasn't been nicked. Look at the view. Check it out behind me. That's the end of the worm. Oh, what an evening. Stunning.
You're gonna cry.
I know, I feel like crying, man. I feel like crying, man. I feel like crying because my strongbow's getting warm over there. So I think I'm going to have to crack it in the open. Look at that shot. Lovely. It's all heading out there now to start spinning over this section. Wow. Wow. What an evening. It's mental, isn't it? Trying to cast into this.
What a place to blank.
Right, I haven't cast a rod over here yet. This was all rock earlier. We could have walked across there. This is mental. Big tides.
I got my chili on.
Huh? This is fishing, mate! Getting proper splashed out there now. Gonna have to fish it in between the sets of waves. Good laugh, though. Right, try again. I don't know if you can see that on camera. That's what I'm using now. Sidewinder or something like that it's called. I'm going to play on our fisherman. My spot is getting dangerously close to the deep water now.
It needs to calm now, so it's got to the end of that. It waves a bit. That's going in your tree, but. Woohoo! I mean, come on! I'm trying to fish you, man! Extreme fish. Extreme! Ready? Extreme fishing! Woo! Yeah, see what's there? Turn the boom in there, no? No, that is, no, that's the drag and feed it. Yeah, the side of that. Just go to higher ground and look at the top.
Still nothing. Ten past 7 in the evening. Probably got about 10 minutes of sunlight left. Oh, check it out. I mean, you got another just over 2 hours of the incoming tide left to do. And look what my buddy's bringing me. Cha-ching! Supper of champions. Strongbow dark fruits.
Cheers.
Chin chin. Let's get in the shot. Let's swing the camera around so we can see.
I love that hat.
Oh, I'm glad this hat stopped my head burning all day. We've earned this. We carried all our kit and 6 litres of water each, plus cans and food and camping, fishing, camera gear. We've earned it.
Oh, barbecue.
Oh dear God, that's nice. We'll swing you around. Can we see the sun in the distance? I don't know if you can pick it out. I don't know what's going on there. It is in the shot somewhere. It's probably because it's overexposed. But anyway, let's get some shots of the sunset, and then I better get my bivvy bag set up and my tarp before it's dark, and then we can do some more fishing. Trying to get the last of the sunset photos now. A bit of noise on the camera while I zoom in. Check that out. Now, just level that off a bit. Still not level. Look at that. Fantastic. What a pretty place. What a lure eating pretty place. And by lure eating I mean because of all that rock structure, it's a bit cruel on the lures. That's where we were fishing there just now. I can't zoom in anymore. But there, that sort of channel, that's where the boom sounds was coming from and the waves are going up there. Let's get your back over there now. Sun's almost out. Check out the sunset. We've drawn a blank so far, we haven't caught anything. One or two little nibbles, but that's about it. It's getting a bit rough to fish amongst the rocks there. Yeah, just a bit. I think it's time for a carnival. Right. I don't know if you can see this, time to christen this. Carinthia Survival Bivi. Picked it up in a wilderness gathering in the Bring and Buy stall last year. 50 of your New English pounds. They're worth a damn sight more than that, but let's see if it gets me through the night alive. Right, where was I going to go there? Bivi. I just thought for a change, I normally for this situation I'd bring a small backpacking tent the Gower's got, but I just fancied sleeping under the stars tonight. I got a micro tarp with me that I may put up as a windbreak, but I think I may be glad of the slight breeze, to be honest with you. Just check the spot I want to lie on. Yeah, I know. I can't help it. I'm COVID fat. COVID's got a lot to answer for. It made me fat. Ice cream didn't make me fat. COVID did. Right. We get this pegged out then. So hopefully I won't wash away with the tide. We've got enough pegs. I won't bother pegging the feet, I think. So, there it is. Shall I bring you in closer? I'll have to speed this footage up, obviously. Right. There's the bag. Very similar to a lot of hoop bivvies out there. I know go outdoors and millets are doing the OEX, Salamander, whatever. It's similar to the old Phoenix military ones. It is Carinthia, I think, made in Germany. And they make for the military, so we'll see now. I'll get my thermarest under it now and get my sleeping bag, get it all out ready. Maybe put a tarp up. Right, for tonight's sleep system, Carinthia Bivi bag, as I pointed out earlier. I haven't got a sleeping bag. I have got a Helikon-tex Swagman roll. There is a label in here I could show you somewhere. It'll probably take me an hour to find it. But anyway, if I put it on first, as the poncho liner style, and then clip it in. There's my warm layer. Got a nice chest pocket here to chuck stuff in. I'll pop you up a little bit higher. So there's my warm layer for the evening. Covers me almost down to my knees, and it's pretty warm. Needed because the breeze has picked up and the temperature dropped straight away as the sun's gone down. But I'm not going to wear it yet. So if I unclip it, put some music in, then I can use this, and I have tried it as a hammock underquilt. So now you turn it into an envelope style sleeping bag. There we are, it's all zipped up, ready to go. More than big enough to cover me. And for some reason I can't, oh, it's on the bag, that's what it is. I can't remember the name of the fill of the stuff that's in here, but it doesn't matter. I can put it in the comments down below because I can't find the label. So anyway, never mind that. I'll put the fill in the comments below and a link to things like this. Again, like I said in my previous video with the Helikon bushcraft haversack, I love it. Climber shield, cha-ching, found it. There's the Helikon-tex label. There's the climber shield label. Yeah, cool. It's, well, obviously it's not as warm as a sleeping bag, but I've got a clothing layer. I've got my Ridgeline hoodie with me, which is fleece. That's lovely and warm, and I've got a warm layer. This inside the bivvy bag. I think it's only going to drop down to 13-14 degrees tonight. Obviously we're right on the sea. The tide's got to come up another hour and a half, 2 hours, so the water's just going to be below us. But other than that, look at it. Check out, look, the sun's gone down. If I can lift you up a bit. Oh, look at that. That's the end of the worm. Stunning. You see the gap there? Where are we? Ding, 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 ding. There. I think they call that Devil's Bridge. I walked over there 2 days ago with my son, and then we climbed up to the end there. We climbed up to the top of the worm and had our lunch. But stunning evening. I got to get my bed, otherwise if that's not up and running, I got nowhere to sleep. Excuse me. Right then, folks. I decided to put my my micro tarp. It's a backpackinglight.co.uk. It's one of Bob's micro tarp. I can't remember the exact dimensions. I think it's literally 4 foot by 3 foot. But for this type of thing with a bivvy bag, it's cracking. You can set up in a few different ways. A flying V or just a lean-to like I've done. It's actually if I go into the shot, hold on, let me swing it on so I can see. If we go into the shot here, it's got tabs there as well, so I could have attached it there and had the front like a small lean-to with a drip line across, and then gone fully under, so only the legs of the bivvy bag are fully out. But got a centre pull-out point to take the strain off it, so it's taking the worst of the wind off me. And at least then I can have a brew in the morning if it is a little bit breezy, but the forecast is great. Okay, so if I swing you up now, Oh, look at that for an evening shot. Granted, I'm not going to see it now with that micro tarp in the way, but that's where the wind direction is coming from. It's coming from there over to me. I just wanted to take the edge off the wind. What an evening. We're going to get cooking now. Get the stove out. Get some food on the go. Tide's still coming in, so we can still drop down and fish, but I wanted to get my bedding up and at least get some food in us now, because regardless of what we do, we'd have to head torture to fish anyway. So we're just trying to get some cooking done before the light goes. Okay, there's the back end of the backpacking light micro tarp. I don't know if they still do them. I bought this years and years ago in the wilderness gathering when they had a stall. Probably at least 10 to 12 years ago. And it's just sat in my shed as new in the stuff bag. So I thought this is actually perfect. That's why I brought my walking poles to set up. But obviously you need poles to walk across the causeway here, because it is absolutely treacherous. There's some deep gullies and things like that, and it's so easy to blow an ankle out. There we are. Ah, the sun has gone. The actual Devil's Bridge looks like a heart from here. I love you, man. Look at that. That's a section we were fishing earlier where, whether it was bass or mullet, we couldn't tell. Without polarizing glasses. Oh, look, man. The great Oliver Dodson is here scratching.
I just can't get over how high that's been.
I know.
I think we may lose that. I think
that's going to be probably underwater with these big tides. We're tailing off now on the spring tides in September, and I'm not sure if is that a gibbous moon? I don't know the moon phases.
It's a cheese moon.
And look at that bad boy. Oh, it's going to be a stunning night if we don't get eaten alive. There's definitely ravers on the worm. Morning folks. I'm riding solo this morning because Ollie's still in bed. I don't think he wants to get up today. It's about 4 in the afternoon. No, it's not really. It's 7:15. Tidied up. Washed the dishes. I'm just waiting for him to get up now. You getting up today, what? No. Listen. It's gone. Glad I brought my thermaless seat with me. Oh, there's movement. I'm talking to the folks at home, saying that I'm solo this morning because you don't want to get out of bed. Right, change of tactics this morning, is it? What's going on now with you?
I'm just going to paternoster the rig to hook, paternoster the rig. Try and fish the bottom.
Yeah.
See how we go. Yep, there we go. And I'm going to put some mackerel feathers on.
Cool beans. I got some mackerel feathers I'm going to put onto my rig now. We're going to fish the other side of the worm. There's been a lot of seal activity in the bay where we fished last night, so we're just going over the deep water the other side and fish over there. Look who's out there. Bloody grey seals watching us fishing and ruining everything. Bugger off. Go somewhere else. I'll scare the mackerel over to me. Ooh, a little one came from my mackerel. There's the seal out there now.
Is he?
Yeah. My rod's pointing out to it. Well, it's not a complete bust. I've had one small mackerel and I chopped it back. All's got a picture. I'll put it on the I'll put it on the video. All definitely had a bite on the squid. Oh, I found myself a better spot. Right, I'm on and I've got, providing they don't get away, I've got 3 mackerel on. Oh, yeah, baby! Did you get tired enough now, all? I gotta get him out the water, yeah? Fucking hell. Sorry, folks, I'm swearing on camera. But this is exciting for me. Look at that fat boy! Yes! And they're all eating size. Papa's having Sunday lunch, baby! Woohoo! Yes! Come on, you beauty! Try not to fall on the rocks. Check out them bad boys. Papa's got lunch. Time to get back at it.
nothing, and then bang, 3 in one go, like, it just went through them at the right time.
Right folks, sadly my fishing career for today is over because I had a 285 pound thresher shark on air now. It took my mackerel off. I managed to retrieve my my trace anyway, but my telescopic rod is no more. But I've got 3 nice mackerel for my lunch anyway, and all are still fishing up there anyway, so that's me done for a bit. There's my broken rod. Cha-ching, that's all that's left of it. But it'll do to carry my mackerel back to base camp. How are you getting on, all?
Well, started off alright. Had a really nice bite. Couldn't get the rod quick enough.
Yeah, turn around to me.
Yeah, decent bite first off, first cast. But couldn't get to the rod quick enough. I was taking a call of nature. I almost lost my rod actually. Yeah, it's very slow then since. But the amount of seals that we've seen,
Yeah.
is gonna put a lot of
I mean,
fish off.
since I got up about just after 6 this morning, and there was a pair of seals in the bay just below our campsite, and there's been seals around all day.
Fish just won't stay
No.
if they see a predator like that. So I've tried a little bit further out now just to see the tides on the turn. So I'm giving it another half hour or so, and we go from there.
Cool beans. Look at that view.
It's not a bad place to blank.
What did you say before? A bad day's fishing is still better than
A good day at work.
a good day at work, that's it. Check that out, look, I'll swing you round. Sorry, my camera is on the wonk. Let's try and level it out. Ish. There we are. It's looking out at the end of the worm. There's Devil's Bridge in the shot, in the halfway in the middle. Wow, what a day. I'll just pick you up and pan you round. You can just see my tarp, the top of my tarp poking out over there. That's our campsite. We've got to walk back across, up over the rocks and over to there. And then I'm going to clean the fish and get my fried mackerel for lunch sorted. Right, I'm going to clean my fish for my lunch prepped. So I'm just going to get them head and tail, give them a rinse, chuck them in the pan, and then I'm just cooking them in olive oil because that's all I got. Mora cans ball today. Yes, another Mora knife with me. But can't fault it. 12C27 stainless, and just the knife for the job now. Dual grind on it. This is the burnt orange model. So I went for orange because I wanted it more visible. Probably should have checked if I had an edge on it before coming here. tail on for now. Left in. But yeah, what doesn't put. I got more fish juice on me than on the fish itself. Okay. That's one fillet done. Eventful fishing session. I've caught my mackerel, they're now cleaned and filleted in the frying pan ready to cook for lunch. I hope you can hear me over the sound of the wind. It's time for a brew. Nice cup of tea, now we've earned it. Been over there for a couple of hours. So now it's time to chill, have a cup of tea and a Welsh cake, and then I'm going to put lunch on. Because 11:25, I think the causeway will start to open up to the people walking over in about an hour and a half. So ideally I want my lunch cooked and packed down so we can make a move. The seals have been pretty merciless with us. They've been around us all morning, so that doesn't help. They're scaring the fish away. But the main thing is, I've had 4. First one was too small, so I chucked it back, and then I had the triple strike of mackerel, and now everything I own smells of fish guts. Right, time to chill. Okay, my mackerel now is in the pan. Smelling lovely. Sorry about the odd little bit of grass or something in there. He just slid straight out of the pan onto the grass. So I all had to rinse them off whilst I held them. And now they're in, getting cooked. Look at the view from our restaurant. I'm working hard. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of that. I'm doing all the work here. Catch all the food, I cook it. Buy everything, I don't know what. Ah, can't beat it. Catch and cook. Lunch of champions. Oops, sorry, I jumped a bit there now because the oil spat at me. Look at my view. Well folks, thanks for watching. You've been watching Welsh Woodsman Outdoors, myself, Scott, and Oliver. He's just packing his stuff up. We're getting ready to leave now. We're just cleaning up the site, so we've picked up some other people's rubbish as well. We're going to take that back. It's just good practice, hashtag leave no trace and all that. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm hoping the footage is going to turn out alright. It's a combination of my phone, the GoPro, and my compact camera. So I'm just going to knit that all together now later in the week when the weather's bad and get all the footage edited. So I hope you've enjoyed everything. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Feel free to share on other platforms. I can't think of anything else. See you now, my lot. It's been great though, the weather's fantastic. It was a lovely evening just listening to the waves. Tide's on its way out now, as you can see. I mean, this yesterday was completely exposed. We may not be able to get off the worm yet, but by the time we get back over to there, hopefully it'll be exposed enough we can start making our way over. So we get all in shot. Thank you all.
No worries. Been a pleasure.
Top fisherman. We've just had our lunch now. We've had our mackerel fried up. So that's about it. Stay tuned, there's more coming soon. Walk back now. People starting to get across the causeway, so if they can get across, we can get across. See? It's open. And the people are coming over in a queue, look. We've had the whole worm to ourselves all night. There's been nobody else here. It's lovely. Gower Peninsula, right on the very end of Northsylly. Don't need to go abroad, folks. We got it all in the UK. But if you're one of those spanners that'd like to go out and trash the place, bugger off to Spain on holidays, leave it for the rest of us tidy folk. Well, we're almost off. We're just going to get across the causeway now, it's open enough. We just take our time. And then it's to the Worm's Head Hotel. It'd be rude not to have a little cheeky little pint of Gower Gold or something. Anyway, let's get cracking.